it's James. Firstly, I'd like to thank you for clicking on the video. I'd also like to kindly ask that if you like the video to leave a like, and if you want to see more, then please subscribe. I again will be flying the MiG-23ML in today's video because it's the only high-tier jet that I currently own. However, through the comment section of my previous two videos and the process of trial and error, I've learned the strengths and weaknesses of this vehicle. The day I was recording this video, I put time into 4 separate sim matches that took me around 6 or so hours to complete. I was frustrated while learning about the limitations of this vehicle, but I think it'll make me a better pilot by the time I get to high-tier jets in the NATO countries. The bulk of today's video is focused on my last match, as it was the best match I had on the day by far. Lastly, I'd like to note that I'm aware of how low my voice is on recording, and it's something I will work on. It was just hard to stay engaged, and for that many consecutive hours on end basically talking to myself. Thank you guys for your support, and stay frosty. Speed at the top left, my altitude to the ground is at my top right. 30 is what my radar is searching for, 30 kilometers out. And yeah, and then that's my radar scanning at the bottom. This is my thermal mode. See how big or small of a map this is. It's looking to be about a medium map, about a normal sized map. I've played on smaller ones today, much smaller. Then I played on an insanely large one as well, to where it was just so annoying. You get up, you fly up, and then there's just about 7 or so F-16 players as you're climbing just shoot you down. So I'm gonna go back to trying out that strategy that someone else had mentioned that they like to do in the MiG-23. You fly low, you go on your IR tracking mode, and you just pop out and use thermal missiles on them. Just surprise them. So that's what I'm gonna be looking to do today. Tonight, rather. It is about 9 p.m. Eastern time at the time of this recording. It's always wonky coming back after you were just playing earlier in the day, because your seat's not quite in the same place. You gotta reset your IR camera, or reset its tracking position. Makes it feel very weird. Like something about it is off, because you already got used to the original position. This is an interesting map. I haven't seen this map before. Still got nothing. I see a plane over there. I'm gonna check it out. It's probably the enemy plane capturing the point. Destroy surveillance camera or aircraft at E3. That's probably what it is. The surveillance aircraft. There we go. I should be tracking to get to him. Oh my god. I thought turning off the voice effects would stop the AI voice. I cannot stand it, but I don't know how to turn it off. Yep, that is an enemy. Go ahead, lock him up. Alright, there we go. So that's the enemy that I had right there, locking them up. This now is in the thermal mode. I'm gonna have to get closer before I lock them up. There we go. Let me swap to my R60s. There's the enemy missile coming in from my right. Wasn't able to stop it. Well, that was a worthy attempt in the in cinematic mode. I did destroy the surveillance aircraft though, so there is that. Close that cockpit. I don't know why Gaijin has that automatically open every time. What purpose does it serve? It doesn't serve a purpose because you can't even open it mid-flight, which why would you want to? Yeah, you can't open it mid-flight, but we have a button to open our cockpit. It almost makes me feel like at one point they were possibly considering having individual ground models, and you could like walk your pilot out to your aircraft at the start of missions, and they wound up deciding against that, probably to save gameplay time. Honestly, it's probably the smart move, but if that's why opening the cockpit was added and we don't have that feature, it's like why even do it to begin with, or why leave the mechanic in there? Alright, that's the mode back up. Sorry for this snappy camera. I was looking around and the IR was just, must have lost track. I guess while I'm doing that as well, let me turn back on my radar. So this is in the vertical mode, or the rectangular mode I should say. That's what you can find in your option settings if you type in radar, and it'll say use rectangle instead of the pie chart. I just did it because I saw a lot of other YouTubers doing it, and I felt like if everyone else was doing it, there might have been a reason, and I just didn't know why. So I figured I'd try it out today, see how I liked it. Still works the same as before. I could change where my radar is looking a little bit. That'll change between, that's the IR mode, and then that's the radar mode, I believe. That changes the radar dish angle. You can see at the top left of this box here, I'm changing the radar dish angle. Not entirely certain how much of a difference that makes. And then that changes it from looking down. That's pretty much like the movement target indicator. So it like removes ground clutter, I believe, which is useful. Let me cut back on the throttle here. I'm high enough to where I could extend the range of my radar. You're able to tell when you're finally able to if your radar has that feature, because there will be an asterisk next to your kilometer, or yeah, right next to where it says kilometers, there will be an asterisk, and you could change the range that way to one of the presets that they have for your search. So that's a friendly in front of me. Do you have a ping on my right? One thing about this mode though, it seems like it takes much longer for the pings to be relayed back to you. I think maybe this mode is more accurate though. Go. That's where I had the lock in the general direction. Trying to lock it up on the indicator. Oh, there he is. Got him. Switch to the heat mode. There we go. Got our thermal signature lock. Close the distance a little bit before I fire off that R60. R60 away. Fox 2, I believe. You guys let me know in the comments what's a Fox 2 and a Fox 3. I try to look it up. There were two there was one really short video which did a decent job of explaining it, I believe, and then there's a really long-winded video that made me confused. Fox 2. I hope there's not a friendly. I've killed like 3 friendlies today. It looks to be a MiG-29 too. Is that a double engine delta point? Gonna cut now. Oh, that's a radar system on the ground that fired at me. Luckily I have a friendly also in the area. It's probably confused on which target to fire at. I believe that's my teammate in the winning position there. Yeah, he just got him. Unfortunately, I wasted 3 R60s on my teammate, but you know, he got the kill, and I didn't kill him, so there's a plus side. Oh, look, a bridge. I'm not a squirrel, I swear. There we go. Got him. Fox 2. Interesting that the surveillance aircraft was flying all the way down to the ground. Never seen that before. Unless, of course, it was injured, but it wasn't smoking or anything or leaking anything. Unless it was leaking fuel and had self-sealing tanks. Check this out. I have 2 missiles left. One R60, one R24T. This is probably friendly here. Yeah, I'm headed back to my airfield. I'm just gonna go ahead and land. Different from the rest of the world. Alright, I have my gear down. Air brakes active. I cut throttle all the way. Gonna rudder a little to the right. There we go. Gonna pitch nose up so my rear wheels land first. Rudder left, stay on track, stay on track. There we go. Now I'm gonna start braking. And now I'm braking. And my speed is going down. And I've shown you before, I believe, in an emergency where either you'd never set up your brake controls, or God knows what reason, but you weren't paying attention, and your wheels aren't on the ground, you could just cut rudder hard left or hard right, and you're gonna want to pitch your sorry, I was yawning. You're gonna want to pitch your stick to the opposite side of wherever you're hitting your rudder. So then that way your wheels will break and you won't flip your plane and crash and die. It'll break your legs, or not your legs, it'll break your wheels, but you'll be able to emergency land and stay close enough to where you can repair. Alright, so we're rearmed. Put that screen back up. Turn on my engine. Take off the brake. See what the mission objectives are right now. Protect, protect, protect. Yeah, it's a lot of protecting right now. There's destroy the convoy, but I don't have any bombs. So right now I'm just going to go to the capture zone. I don't necessarily need to capture the zone, but I just want to prevent the enemy from capping it. AI landing, that's interesting. Don't really ever see that without it screwing up. It's weird that I get to say that as I'm doing this. Yep, there it is. It's funny that I say that as I'm doing this terrible takeoff. Gear up. Pitch right. Fox 2. Fox 2. You're trying to guard this, the AI surveillance aircraft, I believe. Because if that's a person, that is very shocking. That could be friendly or enemy. It's hard to tell. I think it was a MiG-29 though, which I should be worried because there's no MiG-29. So that's definitely enemy. Fox 2, gonna turn. Yeah, like I thought. Fox 2. I don't think he's flaring, he's not looking. Fox 2. He went straight for the vertical. I'm just gonna keep raiding. I might just crash in order to not give me the kill. Fox 2. That was a dirty Fox 2. Very bad, but he got the kill. I'm gonna RTB, out of missiles, 11 minutes of fuel. Gonna buzz out of here. That's an interesting maneuver to Cobra. I definitely lost him. But fortunately for him, I was able to luckily spot him. Just out of the fact that I continue to raid him. From what I've noticed so far from dogfighting, ooh. Alright, he hasn't... That is interesting. He's killed me each time. Didn't get locked once, so I think he's using thermal. Very smart. It's just interesting. I've never seen him once when I popped him up. I must be doing something wrong. Then in 2 R60s and 2 R24Rs. That's Poseidon over there. He just got a kill on my teammate. I'm going to try to get my vengeance on him. Switch to the R24Rs. A little bit longer range than the R60s. There we go. Got him. Don't want to alert him. There he is. Just going to be off to my right a bit. Close the gap here. Was leaned over a bit too much on my track IR. I did notice I could go to 17 kilometers or 1,700 kilometers earlier, so I'm gonna try to push that a little bit just to close this distance here. Fox 2 is gonna force him defensive if he doesn't know of the ping at all. The missile should be traveling faster than him, and he is climbing. He's trying to make the missile lose speed, I believe. Tracking for the next one, Fox 2. It's my chance to get my vengeance on this guy. Don't want to waste it. Got him. Got our vengeance, boys. Eye for an eye, and I avenged my teammate who just got killed by him. An RTB, got no R24s left, and I'm only down to 2 R60s. Oh, wow, I have another. There we go. So he's over there. I want to lock him up in thermal. But I like to spot him in the radar blip, where it gives me a general idea of where they're at. Like I lost him here, so I need to swap back to this. There he is. There we go, got the lock back. I'm gonna follow him. I got 9 minutes of fuel, 2 R60s. He's heading towards me. If I drop a little bit lower, he's probably never gonna see me. Should be a free kill. Like, I do believe you shouldn't even be getting pinged by me right now. Unless he just happens to unfortunately be facing my direction. There he is. He's going right to left, it appears, from his jet stream. I want to lag behind him a little bit. He's diving in. Gonna get the missile lock ready. Alright, we're going head on here. Are we? Or is he running away? Oh my god. Fox 2. He should be dead. He lost all his airspeed. That guy, I just believe, is going for bombing runs. He kind of knows what he's signing up for. Oh. Those should be friendlies. I saw the enemy ping, but I don't think that's right. Hopefully the enemy behind me ran out of missiles. Or was at least giving me the courtesy to not fire at me. Back to cinematic mode, because I can't afford to have the radar clogging up my vision right now. I'm so slow without my air brake extended. I see the runway. I should be fine. But Murphy's Law is a bitch. There we go. I think we'll be fine. Extending the air brake now. Dropping the gear down. Just gonna pitch nose down right now. And I'll pull up. Bleed some speed. Gonna try to land with my rear two tires and let the front one touch down after. There we go. Rudder to the right a little bit. It's going to be a late landing. There we go. Activate the brake. And I think I have enough runway to where I don't need to brake my tires to force the emergency landing. Just keep flying, just keep flying. What do? You fly, fly, fly. What the heck? The moon looks like it's falling out the sky. Earth Thunder needs a new engine. Fox 2. I didn't save for the first one, I should have. Blacked out again. Good kill, Mac. No warning. Is going to be there. Fox 2. Wow, it tracked through that. That's insane. I got throttled because I am insanely fast right now. Who's this over here? Just my friendly bomber teammate. So he shouldn't be notified of me locking him. I should be fine. Lost lock, probably because of the clouds. There he is. Fox 2. He's flat spinning. He doesn't know how to get out of it. Gonna go ahead and climb right now. Figure I'd just give him some advice. Flat spins are scary if you don't know what you're doing, but it's very easy. Unfortunately, he left. Fox 2. I don't know if he saw me, but I am going to turn. Doesn't appear he has. I'm going to swap to thermal. Maybe it was friendly. That's why he didn't react. Fox 2. Fox 2. And that missile took forever. And there you guys have it. I destroyed 16 targets, wound up dying about 14 times, I believe. It was fun, and I'll see you guys in the next one.